I'm gonna, and you're 100% right on that. I just want to I want to make sure we hit both sides of this, right? Because people glom on to whatever side they get attached to the most. Okay, look, all coaches are trying to help, right? And all coaches have always had coaches have good information. Don't listen to this podcast and say, nah, screw coaches. It just depends on how the kids interpret the information, okay? Like your left-handed swing, okay? There's a chance there's a chance that it's a good left-handed swing, but there's also a chance that you could be way better, right? And it's not that the cues you were given is bad. Maybe it's just that you weren't given the best ones for you to maximize your ability with your left-handed swing. Maybe your lead elbow with your left-handed swing, it's a good swing and it's aesthetically pleasing and it worked pretty good, but your 350 with 400 slugging could have been 425 in high school with a 600 slugging and 1000 OPS. You just needed to be able to clear your lead elbow a little bit more. None of the things you were given ever really worked for that. But there's a way to do it. Right? You just have to be given the right things. And that's why the coaching thing is so important, man. Like, that's why coaches have to get on this. Coaches are getting pushed, like, out and pushed away, and kids are saying, nah, screw it, coach, just let me figure it out. That's not how it works, man. You don't learn addition and subtraction on your own. You get taught. And kids naturally move really well, and you want to leave them alone early, but then they need guidance, man. You got to let them do the addition and subtraction first, and then you can't give them calculus too early, right? So it's just about time and place, because I really don't want, we need coaches to feel how important they are and how valuable they are, because they have to guide this whole thing. The whole let the players be their own best coach, I want to play devil. That's a popular statement, and I've said it too, because there's value in the statement in itself. Players need to learn how to take ownership. But I think it's important to get out the flip side of that, okay? And I think it's really important. There's a lot of times where players know enough to be dangerous and not enough to be effective. And they go so deep down the rabbit holes of trying to figure out all their own crap, they end up screwing their brain into a mishmash, right? It's paralysis by analysis.
I was just going to say that.
Right? So coaches need to be able to guide, and it needs to be a collaboration. Coaches need to provide guidance for the players, and the players should be allowed to make their own decisions, but that doesn't mean they're always going to make good decisions. Sometimes we have to kick them in the ass and say, look, kid, like, I get that you want to do this, and I understand what you're trying to do, but what you're doing isn't working, and here's why, and here's another way that you can go about it, right? Like, we have to build up the trust. There's a lot of broken trust in the game between coaches and players, and that trust needs to be rebuilt, like, desperately.